how America owes money to the creditors, you haven't even it hasn't even formed in your mind to ask, well, who are the creditors?
Yeah, hold up, who got all this damn money? Who got all this goddamn money? Did not Barack Obama, that fucking monkey, and they're gonna look to destroy that dude, man. They're gonna march, they're gonna gather. Or if this shit don't come out if he don't come out smelling good after August the 2nd, they're gonna look to go down to Washington, man. They're gonna look to try to tear down Washington, and they're gonna have the National Guard out there protecting the Oval Office and the White House, man, and the Supreme Court. Okay, because the average so-called American U.S. citizen they waking up to your bullshit, man. They're waking up to your shit. Like the elder just asked the question, where in the hell did not Barack Obama pay off the banks? Didn't he bail them out? So where are they getting all this money from? Where are they borrowing the money from? If they bailed out these major banks, you should ask yourself that.
Yeah, that's right.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And another example of that, which is true to the prophecy, is Micah 5:7, where it says, the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many nations, as a dew in the forest. Now that's talking about Israel against all these other nations that are right here in America, all these other heathens. So what is that equals to? A race war. All right, so you're going to have race wars, you're going to have race riots, and it's going to be between you so-called Negroes, you tribes, and you so-called white people and the rest of the other nations that are here in America.
Yeah, it's going to be race wars, class wars, you know? So you're going to have white people fighting against other people. You're going to have the Democrats fighting against the Republicans, the Democrats fighting against the Tea Party, the Tea Party members. All right, you're gonna have black fighting against white. You're gonna have Mexicans fighting against white. You know, you're gonna have Edomites fighting against these illegal aliens. So there's gonna be wars on different levels, man. All right, read that you just read, brother.
This is 2 Esdras 15 and 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah, that what comes to mind is Gerald Celente, where he says when people have nothing else to lose, they lose it. So that's what he's saying is that what we just read in the scriptures. People are getting ready to lose it. They have no faith in government. It's a big scam. That's why the Greeks are doing what they're doing. I keep going back to the Greeks and the riots over there because they done totally lost faith in their government and their leaders.
Yep, that's right. If you go on certain videos on YouTube dealing with that subject and you read the comments, you can see that people are waking up. And since I mentioned YouTube, that's akin to the internet. Even Jay Rockefeller came out and he said, look, we should have never invented the internet. Yeah, he has good reason to say that because the internet is waking up a lot of people. Yeah, and the internet exposed the elites and is waking up a lot of people, and the internet is in the scriptures. The internet is in the Bible. You'll find that in the book of Psalms, the 19th chapter, where it says, the firmament declareth the Lord's handiwork, and day unto day showeth knowledge. Because you can go on the internet day unto night, showeth knowledge. You can go on the internet day as well as night, and you'll learn about the truth which is on the internet, and it's also out there in the streets. You that's going to these churches, you tribes, you ain't gonna learn the truth, and you wasting your time in these damn churches, man. All right?
Let me say this too, because the spurs on me. I'm thinking about Ariane Shaw. How in the hell can you let a black burnt hobbit tell you what the fuck to do, man? How much money did he throw in your damn face, man? Because the Most High gonna shake. If you two are men of the Lord, the Most High gonna shake your ass up to get your ass straight, man. How dare you sell out? How dare you take that money, man? The same thing with you, General Gehenna. How dare you take that money, man? You know the Most High gonna destroy your ass. There's no hope for you, man. You made that deal. All you clowns that sold out Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, which you don't even want to say that name. None of you push out the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm going to push out the name Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is going to destroy all of y'all.
Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Yeah, that swift cloud is talking about the chariots, all right, which you know as the so-called UFOs. That's the swift cloud.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Yeah, and that backs up what we just said about you're going to have these clans fighting different clans, all these groups fighting different groups, all right, like civil war. You're going to have civil war. You know, people, yeah, race war. People coming up against the so-called government, as it were, the so-called system, all right?
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Right, exactly. You know, you're going to have these different groups, like we mentioned, the Tea Partiers fighting against the left-wingers, and they're going to be fighting with guns, all right, with different kind of weapons, all right. You're going to have the average people fighting against the so-called law enforcement. All right, it's gonna be, oh man, it's gonna be terrible, man, and it's right around, and it's right around the corner, and that's what the Lord told us to prophesy about, to speak about.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof.
Yeah, the spirit of America shall fall, and you see it. It's evident it's falling now, but it's gonna. That's why George Carlin made that statement on Glenn Beck's show. He said America's circling the drain. He said there's a medical term that when somebody's about to buy the farm, they put on their, what do you call it, their dossier, for lack of a better term, they put CTD, which means circling the drain, meaning they're going down, they're spiraling into death. That's basically what it means. So that's America, man, CTD, circling the drain.
It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and the fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, back in us 2 Esdras 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power.
Yeah, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, which means authority. The average person will not regard authority because they're waking up to America's bullshit. All right?
Yeah, and in that day, them cops will be hunted. You know, we always use the same example of Hurricane Katrina down there in New Orleans. When all hell broke loose and that hurricane came through there and the so-called levees broke, which that's what they said, but that's not really what happened. The first people that started running and giving up their jobs were the cops. Now the cops in this society, they're one of the wickedest sets of people here that oppress people constantly. You hear it as you're going to work, you're catching hell, you got to pay child support, the IRS is after your ass, and here it is, the job that you got, the money that you're making, you can't make enough to pay your bills and to eat. You know, you're standing, you're close to being evicted from your home, and here it is, you got some goddamn pig pulling you over to give you a ticket for a seatbelt or something like that.
Yeah, there's a spirit that we keep getting on you damn cops, man. Because they're going to take their frustration out on you cops, man. If you live in a damn neighborhood, with the rest of the people, they know you're a cop, they're going to set your ass up. Another thing that's going to happen, there's going to be boss snappings. You're going to kidnap your bosses. Okay, and you're going to hold them for ransom. And all you young girls with wearing them shorts and short dresses and got your legs looking all sexy, you're going to get scooped up. All right? You're gonna get scooped up, and you're not just gonna get raped. They're gonna take you to a safe house, and they're gonna have a whole bunch of you, and they're gonna have their way with you. Different men gonna have their way with you. Then when they get tired of you, they're gonna sell you on auctioning blocks. So all you women that think you're the shit, they're gonna get you. All right, they're gonna get you. All right, they're gonna have their way with you, and you're gonna be the new commodity. All right.
Gonna be the new money. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And in that day too, these Uncle Toms like Jesse Jackson and Farrakhan and Al Sharpton and all them guys and them so-called Latin representatives, the people ain't gonna listen to your shit no more, man.
Hold up, brother. They're gonna get them too. They're gonna get you too. They're gonna hunt you down too, and they're gonna get you judges. Yep. They're gonna get you prosecuting attorneys. All right, you wicked ass lawyers. Yep. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. They're gonna burn down parts of the city.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, these court buildings. They're gonna storm the court buildings. Not only Washington D.C. is gonna be stormed, but these court buildings, they're gonna be stormed. All these government buildings, they're going to be stormed, man. A lot of these buildings now, they're putting plexiglass shield to separate them. Yeah, bulletproof windows to separate them from the public. Why is that? Because they know that day is coming.
Yep. Yeah, all them child support agencies, IRS. Hey, you know, when you go to court, this one time we went to court, you have this one secret, almost like a secret exit or entrance for the attorneys and stuff to come in and out of, because they know eventually the people are going to riot, and they're going to try to escape and go that way, and the people are going to be right there to get your ass.
And this is the spirit, man. You know that second Esdras the 15th chapter brings out the paints the whole picture, and that's a beautiful. That's a wonderful scripture, man. The water to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for giving us this scripture. Another thing, too, all you women that, brought your husbands to court on child support and all that, they're going to start killing you. There's a lot of you black men, you're going to kill your baby's mama. All right? You're going to kill that bitch. You're going to kill her mother. You're going to kill her sister. Okay? You're going to kill her fucking nieces. All right, when Jake gets that spirit in him, ain't no stopping Jake, man. When Jake knows the street, man. They know the street. They know what to do. All right, they ain't gonna shit in their pants. They gonna get in the fray. All right, and they looking to get you judges. They looking to get you prosecuting attorneys. They looking to get you lawyers. They looking to get you you male people. You crackers coming from work. They looking to jump on you. You driving a fucking BMW. You look like you got money. They gonna snatch you out them BMWs and them whatever freaking car that you have. They're gonna look to fuck your ass up. All right. That's right. It's gonna be open hunting season for you Edomites and you other nations. You weak ass Elamites. We're gonna slap the shit out of you too, and we're gonna take your woman. All right. We taking the white women. We're gonna auction them off. All right? The same thing with the Moabite woman, the Ammonite woman. We're going to get all you fucking nations. But the number one nation that's going to get fucked up are you Edomites. You're going to be top on the list. You're going to be numero uno when it comes to getting fucked up.
Yeah, because there's only so much that people could take, you know? You could back somebody up into a corner. Even a rat, if you got a rat trapped in a corner and you try to come at that rat's going to try to defend himself. You know, you're going to bite you or do whatever you got to do. That's when you pushing people to the corner, and when people got nothing else to lose, they're going to say, fuck it. You know, got nothing else to lose, and that's when you're going to get fucked up. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
How can I say this here? Now, you see this here is a smart car, right? Well, when the riots break out, you won't be smart being in that car, because a big ass buck Jake gonna tear the roof off that little motherfucker and pull you. Because you white people, you like driving them smart cars and Mini Coopers and shit. They gonna tear the roof off that damn car and take your ass.
Yep. It says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So these people, they're not going to regard, you're going to, and you damn cops, you're going to try to quote laws. Look, you got to, people are going to be like, man, fuck you, man. You know? Fuck you and your